I see massive improvement in his game in the last season.
Ducks start the fourth line tonight, and we're underway as Harkins wins the draw. Anaheim in their home orange, white numbers, black trim. Ellison trying to tie his man up in the corner. That was back in 1999. Long shot from the boards does not get through. Second effort does get on net from Bryson, and he hits Rasmus Dahlin as he clears the zone. Ducks will try to do that as much as possible. Power gets it on net. Rebound to the corner. Peyton Krebs trying to wind it around the wall, but it squirts out to Sam Colangelo. His cross ice pass ricochets back, and Mintyukov feeds it in. Sabres changing. Ducks couldn't keep it at the line. That's unfortunate. Ross Johnston got a stick on it. And now Helleson makes a short pass and finds Carlson. Snaps it over for Zegras. Killorn drives the net. Zegras delays. Back to Helleson. Score! Drew Helleson. And the Ducks lead 1-0.
It's available to him when he got across the line, so he throws on the brakes. Helleson is coming in late. Luukkonen was just guessing, just flat out guessing. He had no idea where that shot was going. You can see he guessed to his right, he guessed wrong. Helleson just snaps it up over top of the glove for the goaltender, Luukkonen.
And frees the puck up, but it's followed up by Dahlin as pass across off the stick of Alex Tuch. Sabres getting some movement in the zone. Dahlin fires a little tip in front from Peterka, is handled. Nice little move by Jackson Lacombe, who carries it in and kicks it between the circles. Right there for Gauthier, and can't get it through. Luukkonen gets it back, though, and the Ducks work it round.
The pace is the Ducks defense, and it was Lacombe that time that kept it alive, and Cutter Gauthier didn't find any room low against Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. This is a big goaltender, classic butterfly. Look how that bottom of the net is protected. Going to be almost impossible.
A little off the mark, trying to spin with it is Bryson as he rolls off of Colangelo. Now Clifton looking for a shooting lane, doesn't find it, blocked by Harkins. It comes right back to the right of the net, and Gibson freezes it down. So a good start for the Ducks and more offense. 9-1 thanks to the win up the road at Crypto on Wednesday. Here's Kulich, little drop pass across the line. Quinn brings it to the slot, and his shot disrupted at the moment of truth. Helleson came back, lost his stick in the process.
Well, here's the best save of the period for John Gibson. Quinn with a real nice move to the inside.
He looks for room as he skates through the neutral zone. Isaac drops it off. Open is Leeson, just off the heel of his stick. Still got it on net. And a rebound to Gauthier. Whipped it just wide. Yeah. Ross Johnston gets center red and gets it the rest of the way in.
And this is where Greg Konen wants the puck in deep. Force that defense to turn.
Colangelo picks up the loose puck, gets a long one on net. Luukkonen steering it to the corner. And now Jacob Bryson moves back the other way. Onside as Clifton is forced wide in behind the net. The defenseman ridden off the puck. That's the second time in this game Helleson's lost his stick. Long shot comes through, and Gibson will hang on to that. Deflected in behind the net. Benson runs his man off the puck to the point, and Dahlin shot in and out of the glove of Gibson, and then the spinorama rebound by Benson, who gets another crack at it, and Gibson denies both of those. Mallenstein got a piece of it, but couldn't clear the puck out, and now Strome tracks it down off the near side board.
You see the pressure. There's high pressure.
Room for Vetrano in front. Backhander steered aside. Killorn's cross ice pass intercepted, and the Sabres 1 for 1. Anaheim with just one shot on goal during that power play, and here's Zucker, goes wide, and boy, just to the near post in time. Dahlin with 3 power play goals and 8 power play points. Nice keep at the line as he spins away from Vetrano. 45 seconds in the power play. Room for Dahlin, lets it go. Face-off win for Buffalo. Zucker from a bad angle, blockered away by Gibson. Kept alive behind the net. Point blank. Kulich with a couple of cracks at it, and Gibson held his ground. The season right now, the difference in this one. And what a difference it makes for this Buffalo team when they lead after one as opposed to when they do not. Ducks finish changes. Peterka drops it off, and McLeod across the line. Hands it off. Power comes right in. And that's off of Gibson and out of play. Strome digs it free off the skate of Troy Terry. He was unchecked in front. Sabres lifted ahead. Peterka hits the brakes and gets hit by Radko Gudas. I beg your pardon, it was Jason Zucker. And now Gudas is going to be asked to answer. And it's Connor Clifton, and Radko's ready. Clifton tumbles down. The linesman intervened. Cut off by Luukkonen. He leaves it there for Henri Jokiharju, the former Chicago Blackhawk. Moves it ahead, and Benson has to turn away from hard-coming Ross Johnston, and then Harkins decked Cousins.
Yep, I like when the referees explain their calls. There's the good hit. And it's a shoulder check, and it's, again, right through the body. Nothing wrong with that. And, you know, I know it's an emotional game, but...
The additional minor being served by Nick O'Bay-Kubel. He'll come out of the box as Zellweger motors back in. Little give and go into the Buffalo zone and drops it back. Johnston off the bench, throws it to the net. Tipped in! Lundestrom was in front. Ross Johnston, as the penalty ended, just jumped over the boards and got it towards the net. It's 2-0.
Looking tip. Watch what happens. Lundestrom is going to get to the front of the net, and as it hits his stick, watch what happens here. It pops up in the air.
Oh, wow.
And over top, and then drops down below the crossbar. So Lundestrom almost completely stops any momentum of that puck, but it's just enough to get it across the line. That's a big goal for Anaheim.
That looked like a Brian Hayward flop wedge from a short side. And around the boards, it's poked ahead. Nice play by Terry. Ducks have numbers. Terry joined by Vetrano. Got it over. Frank backhand missed.
Oh, what a nice pass from Troy Terry.
The veteran drops it off, and Dylan Cousins circles back. Gudas doesn't give him much room. Owen Power shot, change direction. Gibson doesn't know where it is. He falls back on it, and Malenstein, or Krebs, I think it was Krebs, able to jam it home. It's a one-goal game again.
Yeah, simple play. Shot from the point. May have changed direction in front of Gibson. It kind of rattles around in his equipment. May have been affected by Connor Clifton. That puck's behind Gibson, just sitting there. And Krebs spins around.
So the teams trade goals in the second period, something we haven't seen a lot of with Anaheim this season, and that's scoring in the second period. Here's Colangelo looking for Dumoulin, deflected away, and here's a partial break. Score! Jason Zucker! And just like that, the Sabres have tied it.
A little inexperience here for Drew Hallison. As Brian Dumoulin gets up on the rush, you got to cut that ice in half when your partner's up there. Here's Dumoulin in the middle, but you can see Hallison was frozen over on the boards. When that puck squirts free, away to the races goes Jason Zucker, and the veteran makes one move and then finds.
And he has 8 points. Jason Zucker, whose breakaway goal tied the game inside the final minute of the period, out there on that power play as well. And we're underway as Lundestrom is able to work it back, and Gudas angles it. Here's Carlson trying to split the defense. Tracks the puck down below the goal line, gave a bump to Owen Power to the line. Dumoulin's shot created a rebound. Oh, what a save by Luukkonen on Killorn.
He can't put the puck in the back. Watch this play by Zegras right here. He gets it over to Killorn, and I don't think Luukkonen was even in the net. Watch how much space Alex has. He's being tied up in front.
Zegras with 5 seconds left, trying to get around Connor Clifton, and cannot. And that will bring us to the end of regulation on a Friday night.
You know, I would say that both teams deserve a point out of this game tonight. This has been a really evenly played contest.
And Lundestrom to take the draw against McLeod. And stepping ahead is Vetrano to take the puck away. So the Ducks with the all-important opening possession. And Vetrano now gives it to him inside the stripe. Cross ice. Lundestrom thinks better of trying to drive wide. Back to Zellweger. He's pressured, knocked off the puck. Alex Tuch has a breakaway. 2-on-0 with Owen Power, and getting a shoulder on is Gibson. And the Ducks can't get to the rebound. Buffalo scores.
John Gibson makes a fabulous save. And unfortunately, none of his teammates can get to the rebound quickly enough.
Can find the rebound.
Well, Tuch makes a real good play. He gets body contact on Zellweger, and away he goes. This is a 2-on-0. Gibson with an outstanding stop. But then it's Kulich who jumps on the rebound, and boy, what a finish by him. He elevates it up and under the bar, and the Sabres get that extra point in overtime. Great stop by Gibson. He gets a little bit unlucky. And a beautiful